There is something so powerful about thoughts or feelings and emotions being put into words. Think about how hard that could be for you sometimes to actually communicate the right thing, that you want to say it perfectly, but sometimes when you go to speak it, it just doesn't come out the same. Sometimes it's really hard to get whatever it is going on inside of you expressed through words. But poetry does a really, really good job at that. And so today, I wanted to share this poem with you that I just absolutely love. It blew me away the first time I ever heard it, and it describes what it's like to be a human. I think the reason why this poem is so powerful and really gets to you is because the poet actually gives human-like characteristics to things that aren't human. So when you hear it put that way, it really makes you think about yourself and just the way that humans act naturally. So on this episode of the It's a Vibe podcast, I'm your host, Viveka. We are going to be listening to the poem called Being Human by Naima. Thanks for being here. Really appreciate it. Let's get into it. Being human. I wonder if the sun debates dawn some mornings, not wanting to rise out of bed from under the down feather horizon. If the sky grows tired of being everywhere at once, adapting to the mood swings of the weather. If clouds drift off, trying to hold themselves together, make deals with gravity to loiter a little longer. I wonder if rain is scared of falling, if it has trouble letting go. If snowflakes get sick of being perfect all the time, each one trying to be one of a kind. I wonder if stars wish upon themselves before they die, if they need to teach their young how to shine. I wonder if shadows long to just, for once, feel the sun, if they get lost in the shuffle, not knowing where they're from. I wonder if sunrise and sunset respect each other, even though they've never met. If volcanoes get stressed, if storms have regrets, if compost believes in life after death. I wonder if breath ever thinks of suicide, if the wind just wants to sit still sometimes and watch the world pass by. If smoke was born knowing how to rise, if rainbows get shy backstage, not sure if their colors match right. I wonder if lightning sets an alarm to know when to crack. If rivers ever stop and think of turning back. If streams meet the wrong sea and their whole lives run off track. I wonder if the snow wants to be black. If the soil thinks she's too dark. If butterflies want to cover up their marks. If rocks are self-conscious of their weight. If mountains are insecure of their strength. I wonder if waves get discouraged crawling up the sand, only to be pulled back again to where they began. If land feels stepped upon, if sand feels insignificant, if trees need to question their lovers to know where they stand, if branches waver at the crossroads, unsure of which way to grow, if the leaves understand they're replaceable and still dance when the wind blows. I wonder where the moon goes when she is in hiding. I want to find her there and watch the ocean spin from a distance, listen to her stir in her sleep. Effort give way to existence. Being human. Isn't that just beautiful? Some of those lines really got me. Like, for example, I wonder if rain is scared of falling, if it has trouble letting go. Or if rainbows get shy backstage, not sure if their colors match right. If the soil thinks she's too dark, if rocks are self-conscious about their weight, if branches waver at crossroads, unsure of which way to grow. To me, it's just so eye-opening when it's put that way. When you give all these things, these human characteristics, which are basically stem from overthinking. Like, it's our thinking mind that gives us these ideas that makes us self-conscious or doubt ourselves. And when you look around at nature, it doesn't seem to do that. Nature is just so peaceful. It really is just existing. And what nature does is it just does exactly what it needs to do in that moment to make sure that it is okay, alive, and well. And sometimes I think we forget that we're a part of nature. We are human beings. We are meant to just be. And sometimes our thinking mind gets in the way and causes this stress and anxiety, and it makes us human. And so this poem made me realize that sometimes we just have so many unnecessary worries. And it seems like, honestly, that's what it means to be human sometimes. But since we forget that we're a part of nature, we can always come back to remembering that all we need to do is just try our best and live as if whatever is meant to be will be, and just exist in the moment without getting our thinking mind in the way. Although it is hard and it's not easy and it is what makes us human, but we can't forget our connection to nature, and that is just to exist and enjoy life while we're here. Thank you so much for listening to that poem. It is called Being Human by Naima. You can Google it and find the whole thing online. But for now, thanks so much again for being here. I really appreciate it. Please, if you like this podcast, like, comment, subscribe, share, all that fun stuff. I really appreciate it. Thanks for being here and showing up week after week. It really, really means a lot to me. So thanks again. Until next time, peace and love.